Here from River Falls, Wisconsin for D3Hoops.com, Pat Coleman, and I'm joined by Tim McCrary of Wheaton College of Wheaton, Illinois, as they defeated Edgewood College by the score of 73-62 here in the round of 32 of the 2012 Division III Men's Basketball Championships. And first of all, Tim, a great weekend for you guys, obviously, as you get a chance to come away and get back to the round of 16. Just looking at the Wheaton puts out this list of numbers and these accomplishments that you've had, which, is it 1,800 career points, something like that, 1,700, 1,800 career points, 800 rebounds, more than 400 assists. And, just the combination of those stats kind of boggles the mind, and you kind of came up with it again here tonight, 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists in the win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a great night, great weekend. Really battled, played. We've been playing great this last 3 or 4 weeks, and great to come out with another win. It was such a balanced effort for all of us. I really think. I think we had 4 guys in double digits. Right. Aaron had 7 assists. A lot of guys are rebounding. A lot of guards rebounding. So it was a great team win for us.
It seemed like, especially in the first half here, you had a lot of opportunities in this half of the floor where it looked like you just kind of outmatched Edgewood. Obviously, they're starting a 5-guard offense, and you're one of the big men in Wheaton. But what I think sets you apart from, and perhaps where Wisconsin River Falls struggled last night, is you're a guy who's tall, but you can put the ball on the floor and still move with it. Right.
Yeah. Facing guards like that, they're not guards, but smaller guys guarding me isn't what I prefer. I actually would prefer to have a big guy on me, just because my quickness is usually my advantage. But especially in the first half tonight, I was able to get going, able to get easier shots around the basket, and then they really started to pack it in. And we kicked it out. We couldn't really make a shot for a while there in the first half, but everything was going in the second half, which really made the difference. I think we shot 75% as a team in the second half, which
crazier. 15 of 19, 79%, 4 of 7 from downtown in the second half as well. So Wheaton advances, and of course you're not the only CCIW team in the round of 16. 3 CCIW teams advance, including Illinois Wesleyan defeating Hope at Hope in double overtime. Obviously, the strength of the CCIW is something that people have talked about for years and years, but I really think that this year, you guys in North Central and Illinois Wesleyan really got prepared for the postseason by playing you guys and Augustana, who is a darn good team as well, but isn't even here to talk about.
Yeah, the CCIW prepares you so well for the tournament. One thing we say a lot during the year is we just need to get in, and getting in the national tournament is a goal you have the entire year, and games you play in November matter just as much as games you play in February. So we know that coming out of the CCIW, if we can get in, we can make a run, which is, being seen right now. We got 16 teams left, and 3 of them are from our conference, it's awesome. Really happy for the other 2 teams, and obviously for us.
Tim, you're also a finalist for the Jostens Trophy, and for those who don't know, the Jostens Trophy is an award that goes to the top Division III men's and women's basketball player in terms of obviously on the court prowess, along with academics and community service. We know a little bit about what goes on the floor for you. Tell us a little bit about some of the extra things outside basketball and in the academic realm and that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, I care a lot about school, so Wheaton is a hard place academically. I've tried to work hard my 4 years here. I'm a business econ major, which is a pretty demanding major, very interesting to me. So as I've come into my junior and senior, I've really enjoyed taking those classes. And then other than that, I'm engaged. I'm getting married in June.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So that's probably one of my biggest things going on personally. And then I guess on a day-to-day basis, I just try to live my life to glorify God and really live for Him and live in a Christ-like way. So everything I do, whether it's serving, interacting with other people, playing on the court, I try to glorify God and really act like Christ would.
And I know at Wheaton College that's not just lip service to that either.
No, it's something you have to strive for every day. And going to Wheaton, it's not like just because we're there, everybody does it. It's hard to have a relationship with God, and it takes work and discipline and reliance on Him. So it's something it's the most important thing in life.
Now, you've been a big part of Wheaton's kind of rotation ever since you got to campus, basically. Wheaton's always played, a really tight rotation, 7-8 guys. What's it like having been, part of that for the whole entirety of your career? And also, obviously, Coach Schauer's been coach for 3 years now, but you started under Bill Harris.
Right. Well, It's been great. My first year came in kind of as a freshman, did not know what to expect. Coach Harris had a lot of belief in me and put me in the starting rotation, and I mean that was a phenomenal team. And I've been so blessed each year. All 4 years, I can confidently say have been just phenomenal team camaraderie and spirit, which is, I mean, that's what the game's all about. And I've been able to see guys like, you talk about the Jocelyn Award. I mean, two other guys I played with, Ken Raymond and Ben Panner, were up for that, and I think that's why I'm most honored to be up for that award, just because I respect those two guys and so many other guys I've played with, and a lot of these guys in the team, I love them, and I'm sad it's coming to an end. Thankfully, we have hopefully 4 more games left, but just been so blessed to be on these teams for the last 4 years and playing with the guys I have been able to play with.
And Wheaton is extending that season into another weekend, having defeated Edgewood by the score of 73-62. What, if anything, do you know about Wisconsin Whitewaters coming up next few days?
I don't know much about them. We were actually we didn't play them, but we were at a tournament together over Christmas in San Antonio at Trinity. So I saw one of their games. I saw the last 2 minutes of one of their games. They were winning, but it was kind of the end of it, so I couldn't really tell much. We did play them last year. I realize it was a much different team, but we did play them last year in our tournament at home. Beat them, but I mean they're a good team, and you got to come to play. It's going to be fun.
Did you guard Chris Davis last year? Big guy
with the big hair.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yep. He's a good player. It'll be fun to go against him, but we feel very confident about how we're playing right now. We're peaking at the right time, and we're ready to go, ready to play anyone in the country.
So for those of you watching this on Hoopsville on Sunday night, you already know where that game's going to be. It's probably either going to be at Whitewater or Wheaton. If you're watching this on the site on Saturday night or on Sunday morning, we won't know until probably about 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern, where the sectional sites will be next weekend. Talking with Tim McCrary of Wheaton, whose team defeated Edgewood by the score of 73-62. Let's talk a little bit about the Friday night game against Gustavus. Obviously a much different atmosphere in here. This was a true neutral court game, and you guys had a huge Gustavus Adolphus student section to contend with. How much does that affect you guys? I'm sure you must see it a lot in the CCIW, but
yeah. I actually think we play, if I were to rank how we play, I think we play best and we have a big crowd who's for us. And I think we play second best and we have a big crowd that's against us. And I think we play third best and it's kind of neutral like this. A lot of our guys are used to that type of crowd, not only from CCIW and playing at Wheaton, but also from high school. So it really does not affect us. I think if anything, it gives us a little energy. I will say I was specifically a little upset with them last night. They somehow got a picture of me and my fiance and superimposed their best player on my face. Did not make me happy, and it did not. A lot of guys on my team know Sarah, my fiance, and that added a little to the fire, and could have been the difference because don't want to mess with her. So.
Well, no, she's engaged to Tim McCrary and not to Seth Anderson. So
that's right.
Hopefully all's well there. Obviously, Tim McCrary. I'm Pat Coleman from River Falls, Wisconsin.